So this happened obviously a long time ago, Paul, but fresh information has come to light.
Yeah, that's right, Colette. Well, this bomb that took place in Belturbet 50 years ago was one of 3 coordinated explosions in 3 different locations that took place within the space of an hour on the night of December 28th, 1972. One here in Belturbet, one in Clones and Monaghan, and Pettigo in Donegal. Now, the explosion here in Belturbet happened just behind me, killing 2 children and injuring 8 others. Now, one of the victims, 15-year-old local girl Geraldine O'Reilly, she'd just come into the town to get some chips with her brother Anthony. She was in the chipper when the bomb exploded. Anthony was sitting in the car outside but managed to survive. 16-year-old Patrick Stanley was actually in a phone box which was located just here to my left some 50 years ago, and he was working on a delivery lorry which had problems. He was ringing his parents in Clara and County Offaly to tell them that he wouldn't be able to come home. Now, as I said, there was another explosion in Clones and Monaghan. 2 people were injured, but 7 days later, Patrick McCabe, a local man, fell from the roof while working to repair some of the damage caused by that explosion. He died, leaving behind a wife and 8 children, while in Donegal a woman was injured when a bomb exploded in a canister outside a pub in Pettigo. Now, last year a review was carried out into this case. A senior investigating officer was appointed, and today Gardaí say they are following a number of definite lines of inquiry.
Does anything jog a memory? Do you have any information which might assist? Regardless of how minor you may think this information might be, it could be critical. Let skilled investigators decide. 50 years have passed. Families have suffered indescribably. Parents have gone to their graves without answers. Do you know something that you have held secret for too long? It's never too late to talk.
Now, as part of today's appeal, for the first time ever, Gardaí have publicly released a number of photo fits of a man they believe were a man, or perhaps men believed to be involved in this attack. One is a photo fit of the driver of the red Ford Escort which came into Belturbet that night, which contained the car bomb, and another photo fit which are pretty much almost identical, but they're not ruling out that they could have been 2 different men leaving in the getaway car. So they're particularly keen for information in relation to that person or people. They also want to hear more information about a woman and 2 men who were passengers in the getaway car, and 3 men they described as strangers in the village, believed to be from Northern Ireland. One with a distinctive Dunlop jacket, also seen in the town that night. Of course, this is 50 years ago. There's an awful lot of information as part of today's appeal, and it will be available on the Garda website as well. But Garda appealing for anyone with information to contact either Ballyconnell Garda Station, the Garda Confidential line, or Crime Stoppers.